oh no, can you just lay that folder down? All right, come on up. You swear the testimony you're going to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
All right, consider yourself under oath and have a seat right here. Just ask you to bring that microphone up a little closer to your mouth and remember to project.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. Can you give us your name, please?
Yes, it's Adam Clark, C-L-A-R-K.
And sir, what's your occupation?
I work in the crime scene unit,
With the Akron Police Department?
Akron Police Department, correct.
And how long have you been with the Akron Police Department?
21 years.
And were you in patrol before you became a crime scene unit detective?
Yes, I was.
How long have you been a crime scene unit detective then?
14 years.
And we just heard from Detective Michael Fox. You work with him in the crime scene unit?
Correct. I work 3:30 to 11:30. He comes on the shift later, midnights.
So your duties are the same as his. You go to crime scenes, collect evidence, take pictures, document evidence, things like that.
Correct.
Then I want to ask you about the crime scene that we're talking about here in this matter, Papa Don's Pub at 1891 East Market Street in Akron, Ohio. Were you involved in recovering some evidence from the crime scene there?
Yes, I was.
You're aware that the shooting took place November 16, 2014?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
You're aware that the shooting itself, the incident itself, took place on November 16, 2014?
Correct, I was aware.
Okay. And you weren't actually out of the scene on the 16th of November, were you?
Right, it was the next day, Monday the 17th.
Okay. And what was your purpose in going out to the crime scene on Monday, November 17th, 2014?
Yeah, we received a call soon after I arrived at work. I believe it was Lieutenant Hughes called us out to the scene. They had a bullet slug they needed recovered and photographed.
So was it your understanding the crime scene unit, like Detective Fox, they were out there on the 16th, but now additional evidence was perhaps noted and you had to follow up with that on the next day, Monday?
Correct.
All right. So what was the additional evidence that you were there to photograph and collect?
It was a bullet slug. It was in the front, I believe it's the east side door, in the door frame towards the top.
Okay. And if you could refer to the map, or the drawing, I guess, the diagram, State's Exhibit 5, you recognize this as a diagram of the pub, Papa Don's?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And what door are we talking about? We see three doors here. Which door are you talking about that had a bullet slug lodged that you had to recover?
I believe would be the leftmost door, the glass door.
This one here?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know who found or noticed the bullet slug there?
I don't know who found it. Just we received a call from Lieutenant Hughes.
Okay. So can you tell us what action you took as part of the crime scene unit in regard to that potential piece of evidence?
Yes, I photographed the scene and the bullet slug. My partner, Detective Doobie, collected the bullet from the door.
Have you first here take a look at some photographs, and they are numbered State's Exhibit 78 through 87. I'm going to hand you all of them. If you could take a look at those for me first.
Thank you.
So these items, State 79 through 87, are these photographs that you took?
Yes, they are.
Okay, and you took them on that date we're talking about, the Monday after?
17th, yes.
Okay. And the first few, 78, I'm sorry, 79 81, 82, 83, 84, and 85. What are they photographs of?
Yeah.
In one moment, just for me, I'm sorry. I believe, actually, for the record, let me correct that. It appears that we accidentally skipped State's Exhibit 80 when we were marking these photographs. So they are 79, 81, 82, 83, 84, and 85, firstly.
Okay.
Okay. Now, those photographs, what are you taking the pictures of?
This would be the front entrance to the building.
Okay. And for all of these ones in front of you now, the purpose was to document what?
The bullet slug into the door frame.
Okay. And as you take the pictures, you kind of take one far away, and then closer, closer, and then very close. Is that fair?
Correct, yes.
And I'm going to go ahead and put them up on the overhead for the benefit of the jury. So this is State's Exhibit 79. And what's the picture here?
That is the front east side door to the establishment.
Above it actually says like main entrance.
Correct.
And then this is 81. And what do you see here?
Yeah, a little bit closer view of the bullet slug.
All right. And if I step over here, if I point to it up here, that's what we're referring to.
That's correct.
This is State's Exhibit 82.
Yes, an even closer view of the bullet slug in the door.
When you say slug, that's the projectile. That's the bullet that's shot out of the gun. Is that correct?
Correct.
Slug. This is State's Exhibit 83 then.
And one more even closer view of the door and the slug.
Okay, and we see sort of the door frame, the glass that's shattered around the door frame.
Yes.
And then the bullet itself is kind of copper color. It's lodged into the door frame.
Correct.
This is 84. What do you see there?
Just another view of the bullet slug into the door.
Okay, and looking at the bottom of the projectile.
Right.
And this is 85.
That's after Detective Doobie recovered the bullet slug.
So now you actually remove it from the door frame and you've recovered it.
Correct. Yes.
You collect that bullet. And what I mean by that, I guess, is tag it into evidence.
Yes, we did.
When that's done, when you're collecting, the bullet, okay, or the slug, what precautions are taken to maintain, its appearance, and make sure no one contaminates any possible DNA or anything like that on the bullet?
Right. It was packaged. I believe Detective Doobie was gloved up at the time.
Is that the normal procedure? You're always wearing your gloves when you're doing this kind of work?
Correct. Yes. It was packaged, and he sent it to our DB vault. And,
DB being
Detective Bureau vault. Yes.
So after it's taken out, it's put in a little envelope, right, and then tagged into the evidence book.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. And those photographs that we just saw, do those fairly and accurately represent how the door frame, and the bullet slug appeared on the date that you recovered it?
That's true. Yes.
Okay. And now we have State's Exhibit 80. If you could identify that for me.
This is the recovered bullet slug from the door.
Okay, so this is the actual, when we just saw the last photograph there, this is the actual slug that then is removed and placed into this kind of packaging and put into evidence?
Correct.
Okay. And you were present when Detective Doobie actually sealed it in the bag?
Yes, I was.
Okay. Now going on to State's Exhibit 86 and 87. Can you take a look at those and tell me what they are?
This is a trash can with what appears to be a bullet hole in the side of it.
And how was it that you came to photograph the garbage can?
We had gotten called out once again that same evening. Somebody, I believe, that worked there found the trash can, and we got called to see if we could find another bullet slug that may have gone through the trash can.
And you felt that perhaps it went through the trash can because there's a hole in the trash can?
Correct.
All right. Can you, on the diagram, do you know where that trash can was located?
Yeah, I think so. Do you want me to?
You can step it up. You gotta keep your voice up.
Do you want me to? Okay.
Or there's a mic there.
Oh, it's okay. The front door was here, and trash can was right across the barn, and it's all the way to the end, far wall. Right here.
So you're actually pointing to, I think it's actually labeled on our diagram,
Oh, yeah,
trash
sure.
can, right? Okay. And then there's an arrow that points to it, and what is printed on the diagram there by the arrow?
Trash can. A hole in trash can.
Okay. All right. Now I'll put up on the overhead these exhibits as well. This is State's Exhibit 86. And that shows us what?
Yeah, that's the hole that we discovered.
Okay. Yeah, zoom in a little bit. And that's what I guess in your training and your experience, how long have you been a crime scene detective again?
14 years.
Did this appear to be what on the trash can itself? Is it consistent with a bullet hole? Have you seen bullet holes in items in the past?
Yeah, I would say that's very consistent to a bullet.
And this now then is the 87. Is that, before I put that up, is this the side of the trash can? This is like the step that opens the trash can. This is the side of the trash can.
That's what it looks like, yes.
And then this is basically 87. What do we see there?
That appeared to be a bullet exiting the trash can.
So, first,
Okay.
go ahead.
I was just going to say, just an exit, just the way it exited the trash can.
So when you're looking at the side there, the last photograph we had, and now the photograph at 87, you can see in the first photograph an entrance hole, and on the second photograph here, the exit hole.
That's what it appears to be. Yes.
So based on that, did you do anything to recover any, or attempt to recover a bullet that may have passed through the trash can?
Yeah, we noticed the wall behind it had a little mark on it, consistent to a bullet striking it. We actually removed the panel to see if it went through, but
The wall itself?
I think it was I think it just held some wires, and we had a maintenance guy remove it, and but we searched, we could not find that bullet slug.
Detective Clark, while you were there on November 17, 2014, on Monday, we talked about the bullet that we recovered, and then the trash can, the photographs you took. Did you search for any additional evidence anywhere else on that day?
Yes, we did. There was what appeared to be another bullet hole in the, I guess it'd be the heating duct. a photo then, but that was, we believed it was still in there, so we had them call a specialist to open it for crime scene to take the next day.
Okay. And you actually viewed the air vent and the bullet hole when you were there?
I photographed it. We assumed, we thought it was still in there.
All right, so on the diagram itself here, is it shown or documented where that additional bullet hole was in the air duct?
Correct. It's, yeah, you want me to?
Yep.
Yeah, that would be pretty much along the line, I guess you would say the same line as where the trash can is. From the front door, bullet would be right there in the heating duct, which is very high.
Hanging down from the
It was
ceiling
hanging
there?
down there. It was still fairly high.
Okay. So you yourself didn't get in there and try to take it out at that point?
No, we didn't want to risk damaging the air duct. So we didn't.
And are you aware of another crime scene detective, Detective Sable, who went out after you were there and did, in fact, recover the bullet from the air duct?
That's correct.
Okay. In the last couple pictures I showed you, I just want to make sure, the ones of the garbage can with the bullet hole in it, those are also fairly accurately represent how the garbage can appeared when you were there on the 17th of November 2014. Yes?
Yes. Yeah, I'm sorry.
So those are your photographs and they reflect what you saw that day.
Yes, they did. Yes.
All right, thanks, sir. I have another question.
Good afternoon, Patrick.
Good afternoon.
This trash can. Again, this is what appears to be, well, this is State's Exhibit 86. So this is what the entrance,
I'm sorry, this is the, could you repeat that?
yes. This is State's Exhibit 86. This appears to be what you testified to as the, for lack of a better phrase, the entrance wound of the trash can, right?
Correct, yes.
And then you look a little bit further and you saw that this is State's Exhibit 87, that it came out the back, correct?
Correct, yes.
And then when you said, you can actually see it better here. Is this, you took off this wall here, and that's where the wires were, and that's where you searched for the bullet?
That is correct, yes.
Okay, and you didn't find it, right?
We did not, no.
Now, Detective Fox just testified that the bullet was found over here.
Okay.
I mean, that bullet that went through that trash can, as crazy things happen, this could be the bullet that ended up over here, correct?
Bullets do strange things.
And people kick them sometimes, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then, I guess I'll show you State's Exhibit 82. That's the bullet that you took out of the door frame that you testified about, right?
That's correct.
And this may seem like a silly question, but clearly that's the outside of the door, right?
That is the outside of the, I guess, the door frame.
Right.
Yeah.
Indicated that bullet was probably fired outside of the bar, correct?
I would assume. Yes.
Okay. And can you tell anything, does it appear And that bullet goes in, it's going in at an upward angle, or can you tell, or can you not tell?
It's hard to say. Bullets, like I say, when they strike an object, they can take on a whole. It's too hard to make a judgment from that.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you.
Thank you.
No further questions.
Thank you, Detective. You can
Thank
sit
you.
down. Can I see counsel as well? Okay, we're going to do one witness that may not be too lengthy, and then we're going to take a break, and we'll have one further witness, okay? So we will give you a comfort break here in a few minutes. Swear the testimony you give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, I do.
I consider yourself under oath and have a seat right there. And just ask you to remember to speak up when you talk.
Good afternoon. Can you give us your name, please?
Stephen A. Sable, S-A-B-O-L,
And where are you employed?
City of Akron Police Department.
And in what capacity there?
I'm a detective in the crime scene unit
How long have you been in the crime scene unit?
since 2013.
And prior to that, were you employed with Akron Police Department?
Yes,
In what capacity then?
patrolman.
For about how long?
I got hired in '94.
So you've been with the police department how long?
It's going to be 21 years here coming up.
And sir, you're a part of the crime scene unit now, correct? So you are involved in collecting evidence, photographing crime scenes, things of that nature?
Yes,
All right. November 18th, 2014, which is a Tuesday, were you working on that day?
yes, I was.
And in your capacity as a crime scene unit officer, detective?
Yes,
And what was the call you received in regard to this particular case?
a call came in to our department. Detective Romito answered the phone, and due to it's my turn to begin on the next trip, I got sent out to recover some evidence.
You were sent out to where?
1891 East Market Street.
Papa Don's Pub?
Yes,
All right. And the call that came in for you to respond and collect some evidence, were you aware of what that evidence was?
yes.
And what was that? What were you told that you were coming out to collect?
I was told I was going to collect a bullet from an air duct, which was up by the ceiling.
And while you were there, did you photograph the area that you then recovered the bullet from?
Yes, I did.
We have a number of photographs that I want to show you. It's going to be state 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, and 78. And when you first got there, was someone there to show you what area you were supposed to go ahead and collect the evidence from?
Yes,
And on our diagram, before I show you the pictures, did you see this diagram prior to today? Have you seen this?
no, I haven't.
Okay. Well, let me go through the pictures with you then first. So these are the photographs 70 through 78. Just take a look at them for me first and let me know once you're done and if you recognize those.
Those are the photographs that I took that day.
And before you go ahead and try to recover any evidence, that you purposely take pictures of this area first.
Yes.
And can you describe the area of the air duct where it was that you were going to look to recover the bullet?
From the door that I went into, which I guess is the main door, the air duct was to the right as I entered. It was probably about 30 feet above the floor.
So this is our, State Exhibit 5 is our diagram of the bar itself. Here's the parking lot, here's the front door.
Yes.
Okay. And we have it actually documented on here, the ceiling air duct.
Mm-hmm.
In what area of the ceiling air duct did you take photographs of and try to recover evidence from?
Which, as I came in, it would be to the right.
Can you maybe just step down and point to it? Do that. This. Okay, so you're pointing to, and actually there's an arrow that goes to it that reads bullet hole in the air duct?
Correct.
Okay. And it's kind of at the end of the L-shaped bar, top of the L, which would have been the north side of the bar?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and put these photographs in a jury's benefit. And what do we see, what angle are you taking this photograph from?
That would be from the south end, looking towards the north end of the business.
So this is like pointing here to the exit sign of the door, that's the door to the patio.
Yes.
And the ladder, you see a ladder in the picture. Tell us about the ladder.
Yes.
What was that there for?
The ladder was placed there by one of the employees to assist me to get up to the air duct.
This is State Exhibit 71. And in this photograph, can you just describe what we're seeing here a little bit?
Just a more mid-range area of the air duct and the ladder.
Okay, so we see the ceiling, kind of heat ceiling, the air duct running down the middle of that ceiling, and it's the area, now we're showing the air duct that's next to the ladder.
Yes.
This is State 72. And again, this is your photograph, and now closer up to the air duct.
Yes, the air duct, the ladder, and then the bullet hole, which is at the very top of the screen in the air duct.
Am I pointing to the little there?
Correct.
Okay, so the top of the photograph is the area you were documenting where you think evidence might be.
Yes.
This is 73 then? State 73. And now what are you trying to show in this photograph?
I was taking another facing from the front door as I walked into the business to show the ladder, the air duct, and I believe on there you can also see where the bullet hole is also, in the middle of the screen.
The way you're facing this, my point to like the jukebox right here.
Yes.
And I think you indicated you could see where the bullet hole was.
Yes, it's in the middle of the air duct, right, almost right in the middle of the screen there of the air duct, the bottom part.
I'm having a hard time seeing it, so I'm not going to bring it out. You have a closer up photograph of that?
Yes, I did. basically underneath the air duct, looking straight up at the bullet hole.
Okay. So it's not coming inside or anything, it's actually, if you're looking up, it's right there, looking straight up from where you're standing?
Yes.
Okay, which way? This is 75. Another angle.
Another angle more close up.
This is 76. Now what are we looking at?
That is inside the air duct, looking down towards where the bullet, where I observed the bullet.
Okay. So at this point now you're up on the ladder and you're looking in there?
Yes.
How'd you do that?
Got to the very top of the ladder and stuck the camera inside the air duct. Since I wasn't able to crawl inside, stuck the camera in, took the photo.
This is State Exhibit 77 then. It's a little closer up picture, correct?
Correct.
And you see the bullet hole, anything else in this photograph?
Bullet hole and around the bullet.
So if I'm zooming in on this photograph, the white sort of circle in the center here, that's the bullet hole.
That is the bullet hole.
And that's again at the bottom of the air duct.
Yes.
And here what I'm going to kind of like a orangey copper color item, it's a little blurry. What's that?
That is the bullet.
This is just State Exhibit 78, which I think is another. Just try to get a closer picture of the bullet.
Correct.
All right, so tell us how you recovered the bullet.
It was not within arm's reach, so I had they had a feather duster which I used to pull it closer. That was the only thing we had to get the bullet closer, and then I could reach in and then pull it out.
And as when you're recovering any kind of evidence at a scene, crime scene, are you wearing gloves when you're doing the selection?
Yes, I am.
And the bullet that you collected from the air duct that we see here in State Exhibit 78, what did you do with that once you got it out?
Once I dug it out, I placed it into a brown small paper bag, which I closed up, and eventually tagged that into evidence into the Akron Police Department.
I'll show you that what I marked as State Exhibit 88. You can take a look at that and let me know if you recognize that, please.
This is the bullet that I found in the air vent that day and tagged into evidence.
How do you know that's the bullet that you recovered from the air vent?
Because I'm listed as a finder for this, and it does state in my notes that I wrote bullet was recovered from inside the business from the air vent duct that was near the ceiling. And I took photos. It says photos taken of vent and bullet inside prior to removal.
And when you flip it over and kind of take a look through the see-through packaging, you see the bullet itself?
Yes.
And does that appear to be the same, look the same as when you recovered it
Same condition, yes.
that day?
Mhm, yes.
And as well, the photographs that you took that we just went through here and published for the jury, all those photographs, they fairly and accurately represent how the scene and the air duct and the bullet looked when you recovered it on that day?
Yes, they do.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Your Honor, we have no questions of Detective Simmons.
All right, thank you, sir. You can sit down.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take about a 10-minute break, ladies and gentlemen, and monitor that